Hi, welcome to my first tutorial for polymer clay. I'm going to be demonstrating the brain cane, or what I like to call the squiggly cane, because that's exactly what it looks like. Here are some pieces that I've done in the past with some of these canes. They are really neat. There's a lot of things that you can do with them. These are just pendants, and I basically just took the cane and rolled it out and put it on a background of clay, and then put an extruded piece around the edge to give it a more finished look. So these are just a few ideas of what you can do. This one got kind of messed up, but I still like the way that it ended up. It's nice and pearly in the green, and some ovals. So there's a lot you can do. The actual canes themselves the possibilities are endless. You can do all different colors. It starts with a Skinner blend, so the way that you do the Skinner blend really dictates how your finished cane comes out. If you do colors like this is light blue to dark blue, and that will make a cane like this. If you do something like a rainbow cane, or a rainbow Skinner blend like this will make like the purple on the inside, the blue, the orange, the yellow, the green, the red, and it'll go on from there. So your Skinner blend makes all the difference with this. So for this tutorial, you are going to need a clay blade of some sort. I'm using a tissue blade, a brayer. I always have my X-Acto knife handy, and a pasta machine. The clay that I'm going to be using today, I'm doing things a little bit differently. I am going to be doing black and white Skinner blend with gold and red as the lines on the inside. You'll see here that in this Skinner blend, or in this cane, there was colors, and then I used black and white on the inside. But for now, I'm going to try to do a black and white cane with colors on the inside. So first things first, you have to start with your black and white. And if you don't know how to make a Skinner blend, it's very simple. You're just going to take your colors, make a square out of them, and this is how I do it. There's a million different tutorials on YouTube and the internet on how to do a Skinner blend, but this is how I'm doing it. I cut triangles, and then I stack the black on black and white on white, and what that does is it just gives me more thickness to my colors, so that I'm able to get a longer or more cane out of it in the end. Okay, so you do that, and then you're going to make a square again. So you start with a square, you cut it in half to make triangles, and then you put it back into a square. And then I like to run it together a little bit with my brayer so that it doesn't come apart when I'm putting it in the pasta machine. Now I'm just going to run this through the pasta machine on the largest setting, and then this is what's going to come out of it. You're going to have your black and your white, and it's going to be the triangles, but it's going to be elongated. So you're going to fold it in half, and you're going to put it back through the pasta machine. And this is a basic Skinner blend. You can do as many colors as you want. I like to do 3 or 4 colors sometimes when I'm doing a rainbow Skinner blend. You can put like red, green, blue, and yellow together to make a nice rainbow Skinner blend. Or you can do 2 colors, and you can see it start to fade into each other. So you got the white, and then here's where it's fading together, and here's the black. And you keep doing this until you get the blend that you want. So I already have one made. This is a Skinner blend. I blended it probably about 20 times to the gradient that I wanted. So it goes from black to dark gray to lighter gray to white. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to fold this. Same color on same color, so I've got black on black, white on white. Fold it again. So what this does when you put it through the pasta machine long ways is it makes it elongate so that you have a longer cane to work with. So I'm putting this through on the largest setting, or the thickest setting of the pasta machine, and this is what I end up with. So for now I'm going to put that aside, and I'm going to take my my gold and my red. And what I've done here is I've rolled out 2 pieces of gold and 1 red. This gold and this red is on the thickest setting of the pasta machine, and this is on a medium setting of the pasta machine, and you'll see why in a minute. So we're going to put the 2 thick pieces together and run them through the thickest setting of the pasta machine. And this is what you're going to come out with. It just put them together. Then you're going to turn this over, take the thin gold, put it on the other side of the red, and run this through the thickest setting on the pasta machine. So now you have your 2 basic pieces that you need to roll your brain cane, or whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to trim some ends off of this because I don't need it so long. And you don't really have to worry about all this stuff on the side. This is going to be cut off when you reduce your cane, so it's not going to matter. So you can see here where you have gold, then red, then gold, and this is what's going to make the lines throughout your cane. So I am going to now take my original Skinner blend, the black through the white, and put it on top of the gold and red that we had put together, and run this through the largest setting on the pasta machine again. And now what happens is you have this really long piece that has gold, red, gold, and then your Skinner blend. And this is the point where we are ready to fold it together and make our cane. Now the important thing about the cane, there's 2 things you need to remember. Whatever you want on the inside of the cane is what you need to start with. So in this case, I started with the light blue and worked my way out to the purple. So if I want my white on the inside, I'm going to have to start with that. And that's what I want. So you want to be very random. You want to just fold and turn in different directions in a very random way. Don't make any pattern out of this, because randomness is what makes this cane look so awesome. So I'm turning and folding and turning and folding and just doing whatever seems to look good at the moment. And I just keep going until I have the cane the way that I want it. And then I quit. So this is what it looks like on the outside when you finish folding and rolling. And now we're going to reduce this. And to reduce this, you're just basically going to squeeze the middle and roll, pull, roll, squeeze until it's the size that you want. And I'm not going to do it all the way because that would take a little longer than I have, but just to give an idea. I'm going to cut it in the middle. And this is what we end up with. It is white on the inside with the red and gold throughout, and then on the outside it starts to get gray and black, and it has the red and gold throughout. So really you could do just about anything you wanted with this. You could turn this into a kaleidoscope by matching it up, or you can cut it and do any kind of beads, you know, roll it out. What I probably would have done is less white on the middle. Now this is the first time that I've done the black and white like this, and I like it, but I probably would have done more of a gradient fading into black the next time so that it didn't look so bold and bright in the middle. But I still like it. So that's it. That's the whole cane. That's how it's done. And use your imagination. Do any colors that you want, any patterns that you want. It's really a neat cane that has so many options that you can do. And you can do pendants, you can do earrings, you can do trinket boxes. I mean, the possibilities are endless. I have done some Pandora beads, which I need to finish, and as soon as I do, I may do a tutorial for that, because those are really, really neat. But I hope you enjoy. It's a lot of fun.